She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? She asked me, son, when...
So let's start with this. Why don't you tell everybody your name, your hometown, what your major is, and what year you are.
Okay, my name is Ashley Yang. I'm a sophomore. I'm from Fairland High School, and my hometown, I would have to say I grew up in Fairland, but I was born in Massachusetts, so I was there for part of my life.
Great. And you said your major, right?
My major, microbiology professional.
Great. And so what exactly do you want to do with microbiology? What are your plans for after college?
I definitely want to get into a lot of research. Like the program I want to get into, I want to get into the medical field somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where yet. It could be nursing, it could be just lab tech, or even a doctor. I just know I want to go there somewhere and then do research on the side specifically.
What are your hobbies?
My spare time. Lately I've been quite obsessed with playing violin.
Okay.
I just picked it up like last December actually, so I can read and play it now, so I can play songs like some Bach, minuets and stuff like that. And I was like, surprisingly, it's not that difficult if you put your mind to it. So I was like, oh, this is not that bad, it's really fun. I'm sure my neighbors are like, what is going on over there and everything.
Had you always wanted to play violin, or did you just find one and you wanted to?
I've always, ever since I was younger, I remember it was like some performance I was going to a band competition that I saw it, and I was like, I want to play that one day. I just became obsessed with string instruments ever since. But of course, in high school, you're broke, you can't buy anything. So when I got to college, I was like, okay, when I save up money for my job, I'm gonna buy instruments and play them. So I got my first violin last December, and I'm planning on also getting a viola, cello, and then a harp, a mini harp.
A mini harp?
Yes, I had like 16 strings, so it's like this big. Those are not that expensive compared to, you know, the huge ones.
If you could pick a favorite moment from your time in Kappa Kappa Psi, which one would you pick?
My favorite moment, let's see, I'd have to say, big event last year. That was a really fun moment because we were all miserable together. It was raining. They had us doing just passing out medals, and like we all just knew that they didn't need this many people to pass out these medals. So I was just like, that was an eye opener because we were all just like, you know what, it's okay because we're all here together. So it was pretty fun.
Sure. So if you had a superpower, what would it be?
I would have to pick the power to mimic another person's power for a day. And that way every day it's something different and I can do something with it differently every day.
Keeps you guessing.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. If you were the president of the chapter for a day, what would you do?
I've thought about this. Okay. Let's see. I'm a big Eliza Tweeting fan, so my first thing I do is make everybody follow her, and then if everybody follows her, I let them go home early.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A reward system?
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
If you had to pick two people from our chapter to fight each other, who would you pick and who would win?
Let's see. I'd have to pick David Rudolph with Courtney Tuttle.
Oh, yeah?
Just because like whenever they fight verbally, it's always really funny because like Courtney's a writing major, so she retorts back, you know, very lyrical and everything. And so David's really smart, so he, you know, says the comment back. So it's just like, it would be interesting. It would be a fight of words. If they fist fought, I'd have to say my bet's on Courtney, just because she would be a little more feisty, and David would be like, can't hit a girl. But yes, that would be my
I like that. He's really gonna enjoy that. If you were a celebrity, who would be your celebrity husband?
I'd have to say Henry Cavill.
From Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
Yes, because he's just, well, if you've seen him in the Man of Steel, like he just plays two very different roles, and he does it so well. And looking fly.
Last question. Why do you love the Delta chapter?
I definitely, it would have to be because of the people I met in this chapter. Like, I would have never met any, also some of the tubas or got closer to some of the people in my own section because of it. So it's really fun.
For sure. I always give everybody the opportunity to look into the camera and say whatever they want. So if you have anything special you want to say, you can do it now.
You guys are all awesome. So